The man just said jokingly to his daughter, "If I hadn't given birth to the three of you, I would have been able to watch football matches in style with abandon." Unexpectedly that night, a fire burned his home to ashes. 3 young children were burned to charcoal. The man's heart is like a knife, all the thoughts. After the police investigation, the fire is indeed not related to the man. The cause is he forgot to cover the fireplace fireproof board. The man longs for redemption and a trial, but the police do not punish him.
Look, Lee, you made a horrible mistake, like a million other people did last night. Not a crime to forget to put the screen on the fireplace.
The man walked out of the interrogation room stiffly. No one noticed his abnormality, but in the next second, he suddenly grabbed the pistol on the waist of the police. Fortunately, he was so determined to die that he forgot to switch on the safety, and the policemen present were so frightened that they rushed forward to hold him down. Lee's physical body survived, but his soul died forever in that fire. From that day on, his wife chose divorce, and Lee was devastated. He left his hometown and traveled to Boston alone, becoming a repairman who did everything: changing light bulbs, running water pipes, fixing toilets. He shuttled from room to room, quietly completing the work, neither lazy nor enthusiastic. The customer difficult to abuse, he simply swing bad. The boss told him that he received a bunch of complaints. He did not care. In the bar, in the face of beautiful women accosting him, he was not moved, but just by the opposite side of the person smiled and looked at a few more times, he would suddenly lose control of his emotions and fight, because he always felt that other people are laughing at him. Lo and behold, here was the fool who had killed his 3 children. He rented a dank basement and had to watch the snow falling outside every day through a tiny window. He once escaped death, but now he lives only to escape. His brother came to visit him with his nephew and said that he didn't have a single piece of furniture in the place, that it didn't even look like a home. He blew his brother and nephew away, while his brother bought him several pieces of furniture. A few years later, God played another joke on him. He was plowing snow that day when a phone call came with the sad news of his brother's death. He drove back to his hometown in Manchester in a hurry, but by the time he got to the hospital, his brother had passed away. He was suffering from heart muscle failure and had had a flare-up a few years ago, when doctors told him he had only 5 to 10 years to live. Lee hadn't expected the day to come so soon, and his brother just lay there, bleak and cold. Lee tried to put his face close to him to feel the warmth as he kissed his brother's cheek, a flicker of sadness finally flickering across his face after years of numbness.